Live your passion.
You can be anything you want. You can achieve it if you just believe. Take you to a place you can be yourself. Live your passion. Live your passion. Yeah.
Animal husbandry refers to the care of animals in which their genetic qualities are purposely developed for profit. Concerned with raising animals for meat, milk or other products, it includes day-to-day care, selective breeding and the rearing of livestock. Meet Animal Husbandry Technician Rochelle Dukeleni. She is making her mark in an industry dominated by men. This is her story.
Live your passion. Live your passion. Yeah.
Born and raised at Chumep in Oshikoto, Rochelle Dukeleni was exposed to farming at a very young age, shadowing her father as he took care of his prized Brahman herd and other day-to-day tasks.
He's been farming for plus minus 35 years. He's always been his own teacher and always been someone that wanted to learn from others. But the rest of the stuff that I learned on the farm are invaluable. Till today, I practice techniques that I learned while I was hanging on to his shirt. So I've been hanging on to his shirt since I was a little girl.
As a young girl, Rochelle harbored dreams of qualifying as a lawyer.
I always wanted to be a lawyer because I was the spokesperson of the class always. So I always wanted to be in the courtroom.
However, after completing grade 12 at Etosha Secondary at the mining town, Rochelle enrolled for a Bachelor of Communications degree course at the then Polytechnic of Namibia instead.
I initially wanted to take a gap year, which my parents they weren't so keen about. And at the time, I couldn't get into law school and I had to do something nearest, and that was communications, writing.
Rochelle entered the media industry as an intern at One Africa Television, whereafter she also had a stint at the Windhoek Observer, cutting her teeth in the cutthroat news world. Later on, she moved over to the state-owned English daily New Era as chief news reporter for the Oshikoto region.
Also a very memorable time. I worked my way up from the middle pages up to the front page, and it really just came as a surprise. You never know when your story makes it to the front page. And
despite her strong inroads into the media world, Rochelle's passion for agriculture gradually started to get the better of her. Her father, a full-time farmer, decided to go on early retirement from farming duties. Realizing that she could take over the reins, Rochelle used her savings to enroll for farming and agriculture training courses and seminars locally in neighboring South Africa as well as in China.
so I started doing research on precision farming. I started doing research on different farming systems, because everybody either farmed with numbers or with nothing. And people had a very skewed mentality about what farming was. They understood it as you have to have 100 cattle, you have to have 100 sheep, you have to have 100 chickens, and then you are successful. But they never understood that the most important part is having the correct genes, because the genes bring the quality bring the money. So it's not the numbers that bring the money. So you can have 100 cattle and you won't get the desired money at the auction because you don't have quality. You can have 10 very beautiful heifers, like you see some of them here, and you get products that you can really take and compete against the best.
Live your passion.
The Oshikoto girl currently farms at Farm Swardam near Marintal in the Hartab region. Together with husband Simon, who hails from nearby Gibeon and who shares her passion for agriculture, she has ventured into precision livestock farming with small herds of Simbra cattle and Van Rooyen sheep. The couple also keeps chickens and maintain a small plantation to supplement their precision animal feeding program.
She found me with small stock, goats, sheep, and chicken. But when she came, she diversified the farming models at that particular space where we are doing our business. She informed my mind that we are actually doing business and not doing traditional farming as we used to do, because I did it for the love of farming. But she brings the principle of farming for business, farming for quality.
Monitoring the health and well-being of her herd is of utmost importance to Rochelle. Our visit to her farm coincided with one of her Simbra cows going into labor.
It was a very safe delivery, but she had a complication because her placenta and her afterbirth was stuck. So we assisted her, and I'm so happy. She doesn't look very dehydrated. She looks really, her temperament is very calm. And the moment after calving, if a cow starts licking her calf, then you know that there's a bonding going on. So the milking process and the feeding process is not going to be a problem. So if she takes him out to the bush, you don't need to worry. So that's also genes. These are good genes. His dad comes from one of the best breeders in Namibia, Dr. Jochi Bredenham bloodline. So she's a very, very good cow. She also comes from a very, very good bloodline. So that's why you'll see her back is straight. Yeah. Whether she's in labor, after birth, her back is just, yeah. So those are the kind of features we look at. And this is precision farming, you know. You really don't need to have a kraal full of animals. You just need to read. You just need to find the best guys to mix your stuff.
Feeding and ensuring that her herd maintains optimum condition throughout the seasons is another key aspect of Rochelle's animal husbandry work.
Every single time we're on the farm, it's feed mixing. We need to understand how much of the ingredients are there. And then myself and my husband is also in farming. We always have to sit down and we have to discuss the end of the season, what season we're entering. So when it's mating season, it's a different feed. When it's calving season, we have a different supplement.
And that is why we bring in a bit of Sementaler and a bit of Bonsmara into our kraal, because it adapts to the nature there. I've seen in the area that many farmers that has been farming with Brahman in that area lost almost most of their cattle. But Rochelle, because of her research, we walked through the drought that was very stricken in the area. Because of the knowledge she was occupying in her mind and what she is actually practicing through. The mixtures that she's making for the mixtures, I've learned a lot from women.
Keeping her small and big livestock herds disease-free requires Rochelle to do proper inspections. As a proactive measure, she also makes sure that a clean and hygienic environment is maintained.
nausa da jene kwesena nausa te ngwap sena guyuba abeda jene drame kome kwesti kansi che mestre kansi sina monta dawa.
There's always a challenge when you're a woman and you want to come and share the big table around people that have been already around the table. That is a challenge. It's been there before me. It's been there for many years. But I think the biggest way I've learned to mitigate challenges such as that is just to educate myself more. The more you know, the more you can participate. The more informed you are, the more you can be part of those that are in the trade.
Live your passion, yeah.
Farming is costly and requires significant investment, something Rachelle, who supplements her income through a small flower shop at Marintal, is all too familiar with. She is also making good progress in further diversifying into the establishment of a small piggery.
We are at Royal Bloom's Florist. This is my flower shop and gift shop as well. When I'm not farming, when I'm not in the crowd, I'm arranging flowers, selling flowers, making gifts, covering gifts. I also plant succulents on the farm. So I sell succulents, houseplants. Yes, this is what we do here. This business is very therapeutic for me. It's more than just a business. It's really my way of relaxing. It's another form of relaxation for me. It's another way of networking with others. It's another way of communicating with people. On a weekly basis, I deal with families who have lost people, and or people who have new babies, or people who are madly in love and getting married. So it's really a joy. I share a lot of sad moments, but I also share a lot of wonderful moments with people on a daily basis.
Rochelle Dukeleni, swapping media for agriculture, she is now a trailblazer for young women wishing to enter the exciting world of animal husbandry. Her story teaches us the value of staying true to our passion. That often we overestimate the value of what we have and underestimate the value of what we may gain by giving that up. Hers has been a journey of discovery, determination and focus, traits that stand her in good stead as she continues to make waves in the exciting agriculture domain.